In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to learn about triangles. So let's look at this first triangle. First of all, we're going to talk about corresponding sides and angles. So if I let each of these angles be labelled with the letter that's beside them, so A, B and C, then the corresponding side for the angle A is going to be the side BC, which I'll mark with a little a. The corresponding side for the angle B is going to be AC. So the corresponding sides for the angles are just opposite the angle. So I'll mark that with little b. And then the corresponding side for the angle C is going to be the side AB. In this triangle, the corners are marked A, B and C. So instead of calling it a corner, we call it a vertex. So this triangle has 3 vertices A, B and C. So vertex is a singular and vertices is a plural. The next thing that we want to note is the notation for angles. So if we take this first angle here, I'm going to mark with 1. We can call that the angle A or the angle BAC. If we're given the notation using the 3 letters, so BAC, what we want to note is that the angle is at the point in the middle. So it's starting at B, going to A, and then to C. So it's the angle at the vertex A. So the same will go for B and for C. So the angle at B we can call the angle B, or we can call it the angle ABC. Again, we're noting it's in the middle. And for C, we can call it the angle C or the angle ACB. The last thing we want to note is that all 3 angles of a triangle always add up to 180 degrees. So that doesn't matter what type of triangle it is, that will always be true. And also the final piece of information is just the notation we use for a triangle. So if we're talking about this triangle, instead of writing the triangle ABC, you just draw a small triangle and then ABC. The next rule that we're going to discuss has to do with the exterior angle of a triangle. So if we notice here, we have 4 different angles, A, B, C and D. A, B and C are all interior angles of the triangle because they're inside the triangle. D is created by extending the line going from X to Y. So it's extending that line. We now have an exterior angle. So we could do this for all of the sides of the triangle. If I extended this line here, then I could have another exterior angle here, marked E. But we're just going to use one for this example. So what we want to know about these angles is that the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the 2 opposite interior angles. So we will learn this in a proof in another video, but right now we're just going to learn that rule. So what we're saying is that the angle D is equal to the sum of the 2 opposite interior angles. So that's the angle A plus the angle B. Equilateral triangles. So the clue for remembering what type of triangle this is in the name. So we think of equal. All sides are equal. All angles are equal. And they're all equal to 60 degrees. This is because, as we said before, A, B and C have to be equal to 180 degrees. So if they're all equal, then it's going to be the same as saying 3A is equal to 180 degrees. So therefore A is equal to 180 divided by 3. So A is equal to 60, and so are all the other angles. So are B and C. The next triangle we're going to look at is the isosceles triangle. In this triangle, 2 sides are the same length, two angles are the same size, and the equal angles are opposite to the equal sides. So at the start of this video, I identified the corresponding sides and angles. So if I label these angles A, B, and C, and I label the corresponding sides little a, little b, and little c. So we want to notice that the two sides that are equal are the corresponding sides for the two angles that are equal. Next is a right angle triangle. We'll work with this type of triangle a lot for trigonometry. So for now, we want to know that one angle is a right angle, so that's 90 degrees. It's always marked with this kind of L symbol. The side opposite the right angle, which is this side here, is the hypotenuse. So if this angle in a right angle triangle is 90 degrees, we also want to note that the other two angles must add up to 90 degrees because we know that all of them have to be 180 degrees. So in a right angle triangle, the other two angles, angle A and angle B, must be equal to 90 degrees. On our last triangle, we have a scalene triangle. I'm going to label these angles A, B, and C. So none of these angles are equal to each other. They are all unequal. And none of the sides are equal either. But we're just going to note here that A plus B plus C, even though they're not equal, they will still add up to 180 degrees. For more information, visit PositiveMaths.ie, email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching.